Welcome to part 2 of the Village People's Roundup. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You. This is message number 70. I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher, and this call is dedicated to Aaron, who also has become a grandparent this week. Aaron mentioned the book Trustology again. He also said he has a thankfulness journal which allows him to relive so many great memories. April talked about a friend who used to play a game of sorts with her, and this is a great title for your happiness log. Remember that time when ... She also noted that she thinks the opposite of gratitude is entitlement, and I tend to agree with that. Lorraine admitted to something I think many of us do. We sabotage ourselves with our thoughts, and then we can't let go. She does find some relief when she writes them down. It's interesting that Tim's call was right after Lorraine's, and he noted that so many of us worry about something that took maybe 10 seconds out of all the seconds in the day. He did the math for me, which is good, and he said that it's 0.03% that we're worrying about. So try to get yourself in the habit of thinking about a year from now and how important that thought or event will be then. Jove also was honest, talking about how sometimes in his daily inventory he can slip into the negative without even realizing it. I'm sure no one else of us can identify with that. On the Change Your Triggers call, Karen said that Plato said, "Be kind, everyone is carrying a heavy burden." Ramona had an interesting comment. She said that when people ask her how she is, she says, mostly good, because with her realistic optimism, which I love, that's the way it is. She says she gets some interesting responses to it, though. Chaz mentioned there are those who think the glass is half full instead of half empty. Tim said it's also helpful, and I agree with this, to think about why people may be doing something that aggravates you and triggering you. They may just have inferiority feelings, and when you get to know each other better, maybe you can help them, or maybe they'll just loosen up. On the Minor Inconveniences call, both Karen and Frank Soma worded this much better than I did. They mentioned that using certain words helps take the energy out of a stressful situation. It diffuses rather than infuses. Frank said it helped him put things into perspective and not panic or feel stressed. You don't have to feel overwrought when you look at it like that. Tim also said this reminded him of don't come to me with a problem if you're not going to present a possible solution. About your dilated pupils, Aaron made me laugh as usual, claiming I stole his subject since he talked about passion. Of course, I'm talking about it in the opposite way that he is, but we do tend to think a lot alike. April noted how important it is to realize you're never going to change yourself until you're tired of where you are right now. And that's the awareness part of the dilated pupils I was talking about. Once you're aware, then you go and accumulate knowledge and eventually gain perspective. I thought that was a great way to end this discussion, April. Thank you so much.